Learn English through stories. Intermediate English. The Life of Mahatma Gandhi. Discover the life of Mahatma Gandhi, the great soul who led India's fight for freedom with peace, truth, and courage. Told in slow, clear English. Listen along to grow your vocabulary and confidence. Don't just study English, live it through stories. Birth of a great soul. In a land of vibrant colors and ancient traditions, a man named Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was born. He would grow up to be called Mahatma, meaning great soul. He taught the world that the strongest way to fight for freedom was not with fists or weapons, but with peace, truth, and courage. Childhood lessons in faith. Mohandas was born on October 2nd, 1869 in Porbandar, India. His family was deeply religious. His mother, Putlibai, was a kind and devout woman who taught him the importance of non-harm and self-discipline. These early lessons of peace and respect for all living things would shape his entire life. Law studies in London. When he was just 18, Mohandas sailed far from home to London, England, to study law. It was a new and different world, with bustling streets and people in strange clothes. He was a shy student but worked very hard, preparing for a future he could not yet imagine. Struggles as a young lawyer. After becoming a lawyer, Mohandas returned to India. He hoped to build a successful career, but he found it very difficult. He was not a forceful speaker in the courtroom and struggled to find work. This challenge, however, would soon lead him on an unexpected journey to another continent. Journey to South Africa. In 1893, an opportunity came. Mohandas accepted a one-year contract to work for an Indian firm in South Africa. He packed his bags and boarded a ship, leaving his homeland behind once more. He thought he was going simply to do a job, but this trip would change him forever. Thrown off the train. In South Africa, Mohandas faced a shocking injustice. He was sitting in a first-class train car when he was told to move because he was Indian. When he peacefully refused, he was forcefully thrown off the train. That cold night, he made a decision. He would fight this unfairness. Birth of Satyagraha. This experience ignited a fire within him. He saw how badly Indians were treated and knew he had to act. He developed a new way to fight injustice called Satyagraha, which means truth force. It was a method of protest without violence, using truth and peaceful refusal to cooperate with unfair laws. 21 years of protest. For 21 years in South Africa, Gandhi put his ideas into action. He organized peaceful marches, strikes, and protests against discriminatory laws. He was arrested many times, but he never gave up. He showed that a community standing together with peace could bring about real change. returned to India. In 1915, Gandhi returned to India. He was no longer the shy young lawyer who had left years ago. He was now a respected leader. He travelled all across India, seeing the struggles of his people under British rule and feeling the deep desire for freedom and dignity. Leader of independence movement. Gandhi soon became a central figure in India's independence movement. He transformed the Indian National Congress from a small group into a massive organization for all Indians. He wanted everyone, from farmers to city dwellers, to join the peaceful fight for self-rule for their nation. Non-cooperation campaign. After a terrible massacre by British troops, Gandhi called for a nationwide non-cooperation movement. He asked Indians to peacefully boycott British goods, schools, and courts. He wanted to show that the British Empire could not function without the consent and cooperation of the Indian people. Spinning wheel symbol. A key part of this movement was Swadeshi, or self-reliance. Gandhi encouraged everyone to spin their own thread and weave their own cloth, called khadi. The simple spinning wheel became a powerful symbol. It represented India's ability to provide for itself and break free from Britain. Salt law injustice. The British had a law that made it illegal for Indians to collect or sell their own salt. They had to buy it from the British, who charged a heavy tax. In 1930, Gandhi decided to challenge this unfair law with a bold and brilliant act of civil disobedience. The Salt March begins. At the age of 60, Gandhi began a 240-mile march to the Arabian Sea. He and a small group of followers started from his ashram, but as they walked, thousands and thousands of people joined them. The world watched as this river of peaceful protesters flowed through the Indian countryside. Breaking the salt law. After 24 days, they reached the coastal village of Dandi. As reporters from around the world watched, Gandhi walked to the shore, bent down, and picked up a lump of salty mud. By this simple act, he had broken the British law and sent a signal for all of India to do the same. Inspiration across India. The Salt March inspired millions. All across India, people began making their own salt, openly defying the British. The government responded by arresting Gandhi and tens of thousands of others, but they could not stop the movement. The spirit of freedom was now unstoppable, ignited by a handful of salt, fighting untouchability. Gandhi's fight for freedom was not just from the British. He also fought against deep injustices within Indian society. He worked tirelessly to end the cruel system of untouchability, which discriminated against the Dalit community. He called them Harijans, or children of God, and demanded they be treated with equality. Quit India movement. During World War II, Gandhi launched the Quit India movement in 1942. He demanded an immediate end to British rule, declaring that India could no longer wait for its freedom. This led to his final imprisonment. But the message was clear. The time for independence had finally arrived. Independence and partition. In 1947, India finally achieved its long-awaited independence. It was a moment of great joy, but it was also a time of immense sorrow. The country was partitioned into two nations, India and Pakistan. This division led to terrible violence between Hindus and Muslims, breaking Gandhi's heart. Fasts for peace. Gandhi was devastated by the violence. To try and stop the fighting, he undertook long fasts, refusing to eat until the riots ceased. He risked his own life to plead for peace and unity between his Hindu and Muslim brothers and sisters. His sacrifice helped to calm the violence. Prayer for all faiths. In the last months of his life, Gandhi continued to hold prayer meetings for people of all faiths. He walked among the people, offering comfort and preaching his message of non-violence and love. He believed that peace had to be built one person at a time through understanding and forgiveness. Assassination of Gandhi. On January 30th, 1948, as he was walking to his evening prayer meeting, Mahatma Gandhi was assassinated. He was killed by a man who disagreed with his message of tolerance and unity. The light that had guided India to freedom was suddenly extinguished, and the world mourned its great soul. Global legacy of nonviolence. Though his life ended in tragedy, Gandhi's spirit lived on. In India, he is lovingly remembered as the father of the nation. His ideas of satyagraha and nonviolent resistance have inspired leaders all over the world, including Martin Luther King Jr., in their own struggles for freedom and civil rights. Be the change. Mahatma Gandhi's life teaches us a powerful lesson. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. He showed that one person, armed with truth, courage, and an unwavering commitment to peace, can challenge empires, heal divisions, and inspire humanity. His message of love continues to echo through time. What about you? Mahatma Gandhi showed that peace, courage, and truth can change the world. Now think about your own life. How can you bring peace, fairness, or kindness to the people around you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share for more fun English lessons.